Hey y'all, it's Mandy, and as you know by the title, this is my 8-month update. Nope, not 8 months. Times went by fast, but not that fast. This is my 8-week / 2-month-ish update since having my tummy tuck, lipo, and muscle repair. Sorry about the weird lighting. It's my house don't really have good lighting anywhere, and because I waited till later in the evening and it's getting dark outside, it's gonna look weird, so just bear with me. Looks about as weird as my hair's looking today. It's wash day, but I haven't done it yet, so I'm gonna jump right in and start off with talking about the improvements in my mobility, moving around a lot easier. And if you see me looking down, I actually made some notes this time, y'all. So I'm going to try not to be all over the place. No promises, though. But I'm moving around a lot better with less discomfort, a lot less discomfort. Almost back to normal, but not quite there. I can move a certain way, and it's still like, ooh, just a little twinge of like maybe, ease into that or something. And like if I have to, it's mostly when working out. Let me say that. I should have said that to begin with, but I've already started this video like, I don't know, 11 times, and I'm just going to go through it, so bear with me on anything that I might misspeak or missay. I will correct myself. So almost back to normal, not quite there yet. Speaking of exercise, I did up the number of sets that I've been doing. I think I wrote it down. Yeah, no. But most exercises, upper body, I'm doing like 3 sets of 10 to 12. And the ones that like I can feel my core engaging a little more, I stayed at 2 sets with those. Not noticed any more swelling by doing so. So I'm just going to stay where I'm at with the 3 sets, and the next increase will be the amount of weight that I'm using, and hopefully that will go well and will not cause me any pain. I'm just going to take it easy or slow and listen to my body and see how that goes. And I will definitely update you all when I do that. I have not went back to wearing my compression, and I'm not telling you to do that. You listen to your plastic surgeon. Just because I didn't, I mean you shouldn't. The compression that I was wearing, and maybe it was just the garment that I had, I don't know, but the belts, some are more comfortable than the others, and even with the cami on, turned inside out to where the seams are not like pressing into my skin, it was just, in my opinion, more uncomfortable, and I feel like it was causing me more pain than not wearing it. Now, I really can't say that I'm having more or less swelling because I don't know. This is the first time I've done this, hopefully the only time I'll do this. So I really have nothing to compare it to. But I think that I would be having the swelling regardless. I have not spoke to anyone personally that has had the same procedure done, or watched any video, read any article of anybody that wore a faja, compression belt, whatever, 23/7 and still did not experience some swelling. So I'm just like, well, what am I going to do that for? Why do I want to feel like, everything feels tight anyway, but if I'm going to experience the swelling anyway, let me just take that shit off and wear the cami and be done. Now, when I am working out, I do put on a It's not Spanx, it's just a shapewear top that I picked up from Walmart. And that does help me feel more comfortable when working out. And if I do wear something, it's that instead of the belts and things now. And like I said, I still think I'm having the same amount of swelling that I was having prior to, and probably still would be having. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. If I change my mind and decide to go back to wearing compression, which I don't think is going to happen, I'll let you guys know. My surgeon did tell me to wear compression for a minimum of 3 months, but then she also, kind of was like, but you listen to your body, but I'm recommending and telling you to use these garments for a minimum of 3 months. And I didn't. And I feel like it's okay. I feel like I'm going to be okay. Now maybe the swelling will, subside or whatever faster if I was wearing the garments 23/7 how I was. But I don't know. For me personally, it was just like, I'll make the trade-off of feeling more comfortable and deal with, some swelling probably a little longer than feeling all that discomfort and shorten it by what? A month or 2? But you do you do what your surgeon has told you to do. And I'm no expert, I'm no doctor, I don't know these things for a fact. That what I'm telling you, I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Now, do I believe that wearing the compression or not wearing the compression is going to change my end result? I do not. I didn't pay out all this money for a faja to give me my end result, or to wear a girdle for the rest of my life. I just think that it will help with the swelling quicker, but I feel like your results are given to you on the table. But again, please don't come from me. I'm just telling you what I think and what I'm doing for myself, and that's just my opinion, my unprofessional opinion, because again, I'm no expert or professional, and I'm going to move it along. Scar tissue, when I'm doing the massaging, I'm still doing that every other night, and I'm using the shea butter when I do that at night. And I am noticing that it feels less lumpy around my incision, so that's probably working. I'm doing that at night, and in the morning I am using, and at night after I do my massage, I spray my incision with that. And in the mornings, I am using this Biocornium. This stuff was not cheap. But I also have this Palmer's Scar Therapy Oil. I love all things Palmer's. So I've been kind of going back and forth between these two. And then, I use the Arnicare gel for, a little pain relief. But then after everything kind of dries up and soaks in, after I put those on in the morning, I have been using these scar sheets, the silicone sheets. I just got these from Amazon. I have been using the Scarway brand, but I decided to try these out this time. Well, I've been using them for about 2 weeks, I guess. These are more budget friendly, and I mean, it's silicone and silicone. These do feel a little different. The Scarway has like a more cloth feel to them. So I mean, I really can't tell, any differences. I mean, like I said, it's just been 2 weeks, but that's what I'm doing. And I clean them with antibacterial body wash, and lay them out on parchment paper on my dining room table to dry. Put another set on while those are drying. And it's like I go back and forth, switch sets every day because I take them off at night when I do my massaging. So that's going well. In my opinion, my incision looks fine. I have seen worse. It's thin. I have seen incisions that were not as red this, like 2 months out, but again, that could just be a difference in somebody's skin tone or the way somebody's body heals with scars. Who knows? Something that I'm experiencing and that I didn't know beforehand was going to be a thing, and it kind of freaked me out when it first happened. It's like an involuntary stretch that happens. It was happening mostly just in the mornings when I would wake up, get up out of the recliner, which I'm not sleeping in anymore, by the way. I am now sleeping in my bed, thank God. But it's like when I stand up, it's like my body just goes into this stretch, and it's like I'm not doing this. My body is just like, yeah, we're going to stretch whether you like it or not. And it's not a stretch that's like, feels nice. It's weird, but it's like you can't stop it. And turns out it's completely normal. It's your muscles just trying to relax because everything feels so stiff and so tight. After this procedure, it's kind of like, you know how it feels when you have like a pair of pants on that are too tight, or well, a compression garment. We'll use that. It kind of feels like I have that on, or a pair of pants that are too snug, but I don't have any of that on. It's not like after eating a holiday meal and you can unbutton your pants to get some relief. It's like there's no button to let it out. It's just like that. But I'm noticing that it is getting more relaxed as the weeks go on, and it's a little softer now than what it was initially. So that'll probably continue to get softer, but I'm not sure how soft I want to let it get, or that I want it to get, because it's the abs. But then it's going to come, that's where the gym's going to come into play. So, but it is completely normal. I did find that out after talking with one of my friends that had a tummy tuck, and she was like, yes, girl, don't even bother calling and making sure that nothing's wrong with with your doctor, because I can tell you I made that call to my doctor and it is completely normal. So if you do have someone that personally that has had a tummy tuck, reach out to them, because sometimes it could just be something little that you think is a bigger deal than what it actually is. So, and then there's always Google, but be careful with them Google searches. Still taking the arnica pills too, in addition to the gel and the bromelain. Again, I don't know that is helping with the swelling, and it's the reason that I'm not experiencing like any kind of major swelling, how a lot of people do, because I have nothing else to compare it to. I've not skipped any days of taking it, so if it's not broke, don't try to fix it, right? Speaking of, if I don't reorder today, I might have, an update on that information for you next week. So, I think that's it, guys. Oh, my weight. I'm up around 10 pounds since the day of surgery. And that's just happened like this week. At first, I was like, it's fine. This is completely normal. It's swelling. But now 2 months out, I'm like, it's okay. Like it's swelling, and which I know I'm having some swelling still, but I'm not as confident as I was in the beginning, because in my head I'm thinking, girl, you and them sweets you've been eating, like, is it all swelling? Like, is it really though? So that is something that I'm definitely still working on. I'm still having the cravings, not giving in to them as frequently as I was in the beginning, because, it was like, oh, I'm healing. Treat yourself. I'm going to have to treat myself to some apples and bananas and low-fat yogurt when I'm craving a sweet instead of my husband's Reese cups. And I never want Reese cups. I've never been a big, well, I won't say never. Before I lost weight years ago, I did have a sweet tooth. I broke myself of that habit, and then it was never an issue. Like, there could be sweets laying around the house, and I would not even want them. Now, potato chips was a different story. But when I did the reverse diet before my tummy tuck, I discovered that sugar no longer gave me dumping syndrome, because I'm a VSG patient. It was like opening up a can of worms for me. So now I'm going to have to get that back under control. And speaking of VSG, I've not done an update on that, not because I'm like disregarding the fact that VSG got me to where I am today, just because I don't feel like I can give a true update on that, since my weight is fluctuating due to swelling from the tummy tuck. So please, anybody that's, been watching my channel all along because of the VSG, please don't think that I'm like ignoring that or going to push that to the side and this is going to be just tummy tuck and nothing else. No, my channel is like all the things. You're going to see grocery hauls, travel, VSG, tummy tuck, shopping hauls, like just life stuff. So if you came across my channel for the VSG, just y'all stay with me, because I still mention that in all my videos, but I just feel like it'd be not accurate for me to really give an update on just VSG until my weight kind of stabilizes again. Who knows when that'll be, but I will forever mention the fact that I am VSG and that helped me get down to the weight that I was able to get down to. Now, is it what I was hoping to get down to? No, but I just came to the conclusion that my body is, how can I say it, as far as like exercising goes, it's like I was just not comfortable in my own skin, and I was feeling discouraged. And even some days it felt like I was wasting my time working out, because I was like, no amount of exercise is going to get rid of skin. And even, I love to do yoga for, the physical benefits, and just my body feels so much better when it's just stretched and relaxed. And it was just hard to get into some of the positions that I knew I could get into if my belly wasn't making it so uncomfortable, physically uncomfortable, or getting in the way even. And there was times like even just, to tie my shoes, I would be like, hold on, let me just move this over to the left, And so I'm hoping that once I'm fully recovered and I can really get back into working out, a little harder, that I won't feel like I don't want to say you're ever wasting your time working out, but if you all are dealing with extra skin, then you feel me. You know what I'm saying. Like, you're never wasting your time when you're doing anything positive for your health and even your mental, health. Exercise helps. But it does get discouraging if you can't actually see the results that you're working for, because you've got all the skin and things in the way. At least that's my story and the case for myself. So yeah, I will now stop rambling, and I will show you guys what I'm looking like, I'm going to have to pause this and probably stand somewhere else to give you a better view. I'm just going to show you my scar. Okay. Okay, so hopefully you guys will be able to see. Take this off. If y'all don't come for me over my leggings, okay? I know they're a little loud and colorful, but I'm just chilling around the house today. They're soft and comfy, so try to show you without showing you. Got that facelift going on down there. I have to watch y'all. Now the most swelling really that's bothering me is this. And I know that it's swelling because it looks different in the evening than it does in the morning. And the fact that I'm pushing it out there doesn't help, but I'm going to show you the best I can. Okay, so my scar, the incision starts around there. And I can tell that it's getting lighter on the ends. Again. It looks a little more red on camera than it actually is. And the swelling, I think I'm getting a little dog ear there. So, show you guys my belly button. Belly button. I like it, and I had no issues with healing on the belly button, how a lot of people do. I was worried about that. And really the biggest thing with me in this surgery wasn't the pain as much as, don't get me wrong, I wasn't looking forward to the pain, but I was more scared of dealing with an incision this large and having some complications with that. But thank God that didn't happen. You can see that swelling that I'm talking about there. And it is later in the day, so I am swollen, but I will be sharing the pictures that I took this morning. Swollen at the bottom. Step back. And here, now some of this is not swelling. I did not have lipo here, because there's only a certain, a limit on the amount of lipo that can be removed safely. And then, it's a blood supply issue when you get up doing too much up in here after everything else that's happening. Hold on. 2 months out. Coughing does still hurt, guys. Oh, Lord. But, yeah, so the plan was all along, I knew that I was still going to have, some of this, excuse me, and this. And so my surgeon said that I would have the best results by coming back for a bra line lift, because not only will that, take care of this, but any skin that would be left after it's lipoed. So that's the plan. To do my back. Ooh, we'll edit that out. So the plan is to go back and have my back done. I don't love the way that looks. But in the meantime, I will be, working out and trying to clean up my diet and take care of that as much as I can. You can see the swelling, the difference, like here. It looks like lopsided. Hopefully it's swelling. Time will tell. It's still too early for me to be like, oh, well, this is not right or that's not right. Especially since it looks different in the morning. because in the beginning I felt like I was swelling more on this side. Now it's like here. So, and my thighs, I'm having a lot of swelling in my thighs. So, turns out that is completely normal too. Okay, guys, so that is it for my 2-month update. I will insert some pictures. If you've not subscribed already, go ahead and do that and click the bell while you're at it. That way you will get a notification when I update again. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. See you in about a week. Bye.